Okay guys, let's talk crypto.com. Again, I think this is one of the most undervalued tokens out there right now. And I'm gonna, in this video, tell you a little bit why I think crypto.com is definitely worth taking a look at. We've got a CEO that is incredibly driven to deliver and a coin right now that for me is a bargain. So let's dive into it. And first and foremost, I want to start off by just introducing to a few new tokens that they have listed on crypto.com. So continually building, bringing new initiatives and coins into their space, as well as delisting ones that generally don't have a lot of volume. So you can see PolyX, Aptos and Astra all listed on their exchange, which again for me is a positive step in the right direction to continue to build amidst all of the FUD and everything else that's kind of coming crypto.com's way now. Again, we know they've got massive partnerships with Coca-Cola. They've been obviously partnered up with the FIFA World Cup, huge partnerships. But for me, this is the fundamentals of an exchange and what it is bringing to the space. Now, I always think it's worthwhile just referencing their assets, and I do think this is important because ultimately this was kind of what it all started at, was a question of liquidity with crypto.com. So you can see they're 3.415 billion. That is slightly down on yesterday when we talked about it, but USDC still being the major holder over there, with BTC and Ethereum also contributing a significant amount. So still a big backed asset for crypto.com. Now, if we take a look into slightly more technical information, before we do that, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are a big holder of crypto.com, the Kronos token. And also, if you like this kind of content, it does support the channel. It does make me want to make more of these kind of videos. So let's take a look at the technicals. Here's the big sell-off we saw on the daily chart here. The big sell-off when obviously Binance came out and questioned the liquidity. They also questioned moving $400 million by mistake to Get.io. And this was kind of the big sell-off then on the Kronos coin, or as it's more normally known, the Crow coin. So it was trading around 12 cents. It has, in fairness, been as high as nearly touching $1. So it shows you the potential of Crow, in particularly what it could do in both a bull run and equally with the exchange increasing their volume. About $35 to $40 million of volume. So it's certainly not a small exchange. Now, we did draw this chart on the other day. We can see we just dropped beneath it. I would be looking for a green candle today for Crow coin, pushing back into this zone that we have marked on. And I think will trend sideways, potentially just slightly up along with the sentiment of the market. You see the 50-day EMA is starting to come down, as well as the 100-day EMA starting to come down. Now, looking at the fib chart, though, it did test this kind of 0.2 fib here. Did get rejected, and then equally we are testing this kind of bottom end, but still in this kind of bottom level of the fib. You can see money flow is coming out, RSI trending slightly down, so we'll see how this goes. Now, if you remember and you've been a long member of my channel, TA is certainly not one of my things, but I'm certainly looking to see what this does as we kind of move across. Now, you might be thinking, well, what has all that got to do with crypto.com? Why you haven't really told us why you are bullish on this. Well, we got this massive article from Chris, the CEO, and I'm not going to go through fully everything what it is, but again, this is kind of his story and his upbringing and his kind of view of the world, particularly when you build a business. Now, if you have built a business before, it is incredibly hard. You deal with a lot of turmoil, a lot of questioning, and ultimately he kind of talks about a story where he co-founded a business that maybe didn't quite go as he was expecting, as well as, making sure that he made some decisions, and maybe some decisions he then comes to regret. Again, I'm not going to go through it. I will link this down in the description so you can come and check it out, but this is important for me, a CEO prepared to come out and share his truths and his learnings, and equally air his dirty laundry. For me, he says a lot about it. Do you honestly see someone like CZ Binance coming out and saying, do you know what, when I launched Binance I saw this and that? And I do think, again, what does it do? It builds customer confidence, and I think that's important with crypto.com right now, building confidence in the team and confidence in him running this business. Not only that, you then compound that with actually what they have coming up on crypto.com, and when you really look at what they're building, it's pretty exciting, and I'm not seeing anyone else doing anything like this. Obviously, we do have the massive World Cup support. They also have partnered with some pretty big people in the NFT space as part of their crypto.com Web3 land sale. You can see there 150 spots, early access from the 15th of December, but with crypto.com, it does not stop there. They continue to build on it. They have 30 days, 30 winners announced for their DeFi wallet. Again, important, your crypto, your keys, that you can get the crypto.com DeFi wallet, with NFTs, lending marketplace, etc. So again, some more work they're doing it. They have 150 whitelist spots available for their land sale. Again, absolutely insane in terms of what they're trying to build out. And then equally, they are supporting real life problems through Web3 with the hackathon, where we're getting people in to look at future space and accelerating world transition into cryptocurrency. They are big on adoption, and I think it is important because we all want to see Crypto.com do well as the broader crypto market. Again, you can see that World Cup sponsoring, and equally weekly DeFi, layer 1, layer 2 updates where they're bringing information out there. So just a ton of information and a ton of builds coming with Crypto.com that I don't think we're seeing with many other exchanges. That, coupled with a truth and honest and a real world viewpoint of what's going on, I think is a really winning success. They continue to build partnerships. They continue to make sure their exchange is as stable as it can be. What we want to see now is real development of their Crow coin and whether we can take that to another level. But for me, currently sitting at 6 cents, feels like a pretty interesting buy. But let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of the Crow coin and more importantly, the Crypto.com exchange. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. As ever, leave a comment and I will reply to as many as I can. And I'll see you guys in the next one.